I mistook my friends with benefits for forever. Yuri's father calls and tells me to send his son, the alpha heir and my childhood friend, home to meet his further mate. But Yuri Blevin is lying next to me, fast asleep and shirtless. Thinking it's just a joke, I nudge him and say with a light laugh, "Yuri, they said they've arranged a mate for you. What do you think?" He raises an eyebrow and lazily wraps an arm around my waist. "Then make sure you pick a nice suit for me. I trust your taste will impress her." When I freeze and say nothing, Yuri opens his eyes and lets out a carefree chuckle. "Hey, Ophelia, what kind of reaction is that? We're just casual lovers, right? Don't tell me you actually thought I'd make you my future Luna?" My mind went blank for a moment, and I had no idea what to do. When I finally snapped out of it, I awkwardly pushed Yuri Blevin away and quickly gathered my scattered clothes from the floor, putting them on. "Ophelia Lupin, wait a second." Yuri propped up his chin and called after me with an amused expression. "Did you think you'd be my mate?" My mind was filled with the words, casual lovers. My fingers trembled as I struggled to button up. Yuri got out of bed, exposing his toned, perfect upper body. He walked over to me and skillfully helped with the button. My wolf howled in agony. This kind of tender gesture only deepened the pain. I kept my head down and smiled wryly. "So, who's your future mate? Did your alpha father just pick someone at random from the eligible she-wolves?" Marks of his kisses still lingered on my skin, and my legs were sore. Yuri had only put on a pair of jeans. He wrapped his arms around me from behind, resting his head on my shoulder. "It's Lucia Nightmoon." His eyes narrowed slightly as he explained. "It's that enigmatic and remarkable she-wolf from college that many people secretly admired. Talented Lucia." Honestly, just thinking about meeting her again makes me kind of nervous. The hand I was using to brush my hair froze mid-motion. Of course, I remembered Lucia. Yuri once had a crush on her, but he never got the chance to confess since Lucia left to continue her studies in neutral territory. I had thought that Yuri had long forgotten about her. Yuri looked at me and pursed his lips. "Ophelia, don't tell me you had romantic ideas about us. I mean, we grew up together. Sure, you're gorgeous and taking, but I've always seen you as my best friend. No one matches me in bed better than you. You're definitely the best lover I've ever had." I felt like I had been struck by lightning, and my whole body stiffened. I forced myself to smile in return, pretending I was just playing along too. I acted as if I truly didn't care about Lucia. He continued talking. "I can even guess the color of your underwear. It's just too boring. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, see you sleeping next to me, and I get scared. I get scared that my father will force me to mark you. Can you imagine that? I'd be bored to death." He shook his head hard, like he had to rid himself of the nightmare of a future with me. I stared at the floor, blinking rapidly. I couldn't cry. Not now, not here, not in front of him.